It is 3 a.m. You are staring at the ceiling of your room, the blue light of the mobile screen piercing your eyes, and one single question is hammering in your mind. What am I doing with my life? Outside in the street, the sound of a dog barking can be heard, or perhaps the engine of an old bike is making noise. But inside you, there is a strange silence, the kind of silence that is filled with depression and anxiety. You feel like everyone has moved ahead. Your friends are posting about new jobs on LinkedIn, posting pictures of the Maldives on Instagram, and you are sitting on that same old bed, carrying the same old tension. If you feel like you are stuck, then this story is just for you. This is the story of a boy. Let's call him Zain. Zain was just like you. The heat of Karachi, the fog of Lahore, or the silence of Islamabad. He could be from any city. His day started with snoozing the alarm and ended with scrolling. He felt like his life was stuck in a loop. The expectations of his family, the pressure of a career, and that loneliness that is felt even in a crowd. Zain thought he was a failure because he did not have all that he saw on social media. His sleep had vanished, his appetite was gone, and every passing day started feeling like a burden to him. Every time his mother asked, "Son, what happened about the job?" or his father would silently look at him and walk past, Zain's heart wished the earth would split open and swallow him. He had stopped going to relatives' weddings because everyone would ask the same question. "So, son, what is going on these days?" Deep down, he was breaking apart. He felt like a useless person feeding off his father's money. One day, when the frustration crossed all limits and the walls of the house seemed to close in on him, he shut his old laptop and went outside. Walking along, he went and sat in an old park where an old man was watering the plants. Zain thought how peaceful his life is. No fear of emails, no competition. He finally asked the old man, "Old man, do you ever feel like you have been left behind? Look how quickly these flowers bloomed, how quickly this grass grew. And this neem tree is still exactly how I saw it in my childhood." The old man smiled. He put the water pipe to the side and said something that might open the closed doors of your mind. He said, "Son, what you are looking at, every plant has its own season. The rose blooms quickly. It is beautiful to look at. But after today's, its petals fall off. But this neem tree here, it takes years to take its roots deep into the ground. Until its roots are strong, it does not grow from above. But once it stands firmly, then for centuries no storm, no hurricane can do it any harm. It provides coolness, it becomes medicine, and it gives the most shade. Do you want to be a rose that withers in today's, or that neem that takes time but becomes immortal?" Zain understood that day that he was actually just waiting for the flowers to bloom instead of strengthening his roots. He decided that he would stop scrolling and learn a skill whose roots were deep. He picked up video editing and coding. For the next 6 months, Zain cut himself off from the world and focused only on his work. When people were sleeping, he would be working on his roots. Slowly, he started getting small projects. That label of failure, it now began to change into hard worker. He realized that his competition was not with the world, but with the Zain of yesterday. When he brought his first check and placed it in his father's hand, that happiness was bigger than any picture of the Maldives. Depression only goes away when you take action. Your sorrows are valid, but don't make them your home. Life is not a race. It is a journey. You who are listening to this, listen to me carefully. The scriptwriter of your life is God, and he never writes a bad plot. Get up, drink some water, and forgive yourself today for not being where you thought you would be. You are exactly where you needed to be so that you could take the next step. If you haven't given up and you are ready to grow, then write "I'm growing" in the comments so that I know my words have reached your heart. And if you liked the video, or even if you are not in the mood, then just hit like and subscribe. It takes hard work, brother. See you again in the next video. Until then, you take care of yourself and take care of this useless life of yours. Because this seemingly useless life is what will let you have fun in a car later. God bless you.